Hello, welcome back to Social Studies. So as we continue through this week, we are again wrapping up our 5 themes of geography. We are closing out this unit, which is some review activities. And one that we will get to do today is a mini research project on a city in Michigan that you get to choose. This is what the assignment will look like here. But before you start your assignment, you have to pick a place. You have to pick the city that you want to focus in on. So in your assignment page for today, if you click on that blue link right here, that's going to take you right to Cities of Michigan. It's also linked down here. If you want to copy and paste that into your search bar, you could do it either way. I'm going to click on Cities of Michigan. And I'm going to open mine in Safari. I just find that things can work better in Safari. All right, so when we are looking at this page here, oops, there we go. There are tons and tons of cities listed here for Michigan. You will get to click on the one that is interesting to you, that you want to learn more about. You can go through the alphabet, starting with A. For example, there are 54 cities that start with an A in Michigan. You can go through any letter, pick any city. Maybe there's one that you visited that you want to talk about before. Maybe you've been to a specific city in Michigan on vacation. You can pick a city from the upper or lower peninsula. It is completely up to you. I'm going to go to the M's, and I am going to pick Muskegon. I love Muskegon, and I want to write a little bit about it today. So when I decide the city that I would like, I click on it, and it's going to bring me to a page like this. Yours might be a little different because it's going to have information based on your city. So if I'm looking at Muskegon here, there's a little bit of information on this first page. It says, explore 26 miles of frosted Lake Michigan shoreline and over 60 miles of trails perfect for winter walking, snowshoeing, and fat tire biking. Have an outdoor adventure at the Muskegon Luge and Adventure Sports Park. Make warm memories at the Hackley and Hume Restored Victorian Homes, Muskegon Museum of Art, USS Silversides, and much more. And if I continue to scroll down, there's also going to be some more information about Muskegon here, about events, what you can do outdoors. This is an article that was written, a news story about Muskegon, and I can continue on, and there's even wonderful, wonderful pictures about Muskegon and things that you can do there. I'm even seeing what it looks like a little bit during the winter time. And if I scroll down even further, there's some wonderful, wonderful pictures that people have taken about Muskegon, and these photos are beautiful. So that's my information about Muskegon. I'm going to use this page to help me fill out my assignment. The other PDF that I have attached in Schoology today may be helpful for you to use. If you forgot what location is or are having a hard time remembering what an example for place could be, you're going to want to pull this up here, and you will be able to get some information to help you with certain examples. So let's go ahead and go back to Safari. I'm again going to do split screen today. This is going to allow me to view my Muskegon page while I'm working on my assignment. Okay, so my first step and your first step is to write the place, the city that you have chosen. You can pick, again, any city you would like. Just do not pick Saginaw. Pick a different city. So place is Saginaw. And then you're going to go through and fill out these questions based on the city that you have chosen. So for example, where is it? Where is Muskegon? Well, if you go back to Schoology, there is a map attached there as well. And I know where Muskegon is on my map. Some cities are on here, but these are not all the cities of Michigan. So if your city is not on this map, that's okay. You can type it into Google and it will tell you the location. I see Muskegon is right here on the lake shore, and I'm going to be using my knowledge, my background knowledge of a compass rose that tells me that this is on the west side of Michigan. So when I go back to my page here, I'm going to say the location. Located on the west side of Michigan. That's where it's located. Then I'm going to move on to my next example here, or my next question, which is place. What is it like? What are the features? And remember, if you think back to a place, I'm going to come back to this example of place here. We want to look at physical characteristics for place, but also human characteristics. So make sure for physical characteristics, you're saying things like, what does the land look like? What kind of climate are we looking at? All right, things like that. And then human characteristics, what type of human items have been placed in the area? So for Muskegon, I could say something like, Muskegon has beautiful, warm summers and very cold winters. They receive, they receive much snow. And I'm even going to write a little bit more than this. So for me, I need to make sure my text box is smaller so it can all fit in here. They receive much snow. So that is all physical characteristics that I'm talking about there. I can also add another physical characteristic talking about they have many beaches and forest areas. This means that there's lots of beaches to explore, but there's also forest areas, so many trees and bushes and wildlife. That's all talking about the physical characteristics. I want to also talk about the human characteristics as well. So if we want to go back to our page, this would be things like economic activity, human-made features, our language, political system, population, all those items. So for me, I'm going to write Muskegon is filled with shops, houses, and tourist attractions. A tourist attraction is a thing where you might go for a vacation. So for example, they have the theme park Michigan's Adventure there. They have different carnivals based along the water to bring people in. They have water attractions like kayaking and sea-doing. All those things are human characteristics there with tourist attractions. So that's what I could add for place. And then just a couple quick ideas for movement. Movement is how do people, goods, ideas, how do those move from place to place? So for example, in Muskegon, yes, we have cars, but Muskegon is right on the lake shore. So that means they're near water. In Muskegon, boats are used often to move people and goods from place to place. Yes, they use cars, but since they are on the water, they do use boats and boats to move people and goods. Now, region, let's think about region in comparison to Saginaw. So you're going to use your city and you are going to compare it to Saginaw. How is, for example, Muskegon and Saginaw similar? What physical and human characteristics do they have that are similar? And then you can also add in here what regions are we included in. Think of the overall state of Michigan, right? We are included in 2 different regions. Think about that one there. I know we talked about that in a previous lesson, our 2 regions that we are a part of. And then for human environment interaction, how do people relate to their physical environment? So how in that city are people and the environment interacting? All right, so think about that. Go back to the other slideshow if you need help with that one. Alrighty, so this is going to be your assignment for today. Again, pick any city in Michigan that you would like except for Saginaw, and then do a little bit of research on it and really truly enjoy going through and exploring so much about your city. I hope you guys learn a whole lot as you're searching through your city on this website here. Don't forget to send this into Schoology when you are done, and have a great day.